Welcome back to Barbecue and Bottles, and today we're going to be doing another smash burger recipe out on the griddle. This one, it's coming at the family's request. We've really refined this recipe over the last couple of years here, and we want to take you through our step-by-step guide to making what I promise will be the best smash burgers you've ever had. All right, the first thing we're going to do is make our beef patties. So we've got 80-20 ground chuck here. And it's really important that you're using 80-20 ground chuck just because you want all that fat to render down while these burgers are on the griddle. So we're gonna loosely pack what is about 1.5 ounces of beef into a little ball like this. And for those of you on metric, 1.5 ounces is about 70 grams. And this is gonna form our smash burger patty. Now we're not using our scale to measure these out. The most important thing is that you just get a consistent size. Now the reason you want these all the same size is just so that they've got a similar cook time while they're on the griddle, and so that you get a nice even burger that has similar size patties as opposed to one that's really large, one that's smaller. So it's good just to have that evenness. So now we've got to prepare the sauce for the burgers. We've got to shave off the onion, get the cheese ready. So it's really cold outside, so we'll keep this outside. But if it's warm where you are, just make sure to put these back in the fridge because you want cold burger balls going onto the griddle. So now we're gonna make our burger sauce, which is just a combination of dill pickle, mayo, mustard, and ketchup. So what we're gonna do is just slice our pickle and we're gonna dice this down. What we're trying to do here is almost create a relish out of this dill pickle, but without the sweetness. We just want the saltiness and as well the savoriness of the garlic dill. So this is the level of fineness that we're looking for in our chop here. So we'll just put this into a bowl. And now we're gonna add an equivalent amount of mayo, mustard, and ketchup. And now we mix. Perfect. So this sauce, it's gonna be just like a Big Mac sauce. We really enjoy it. The family really enjoys it on smash burgers. Now we want a sweet onion, and we're just gonna shave this really thinly. So we like to cut it in half, cut off one end of the top, peel off your outer layer, and then we'll start shaving. Now with the onion, we're gonna top the burger balls with some shaved onion before we smash them, and that is just gonna create a really nice caramelized sweetness where it incorporates the onion straight into the burger. Now for shaving these, the only tip is go as thinly as you possibly can. This helps where you've got a really sharp knife here, and the thinner the slices, the more caramelized these are gonna go, because the hamburgers are gonna cook really, really quickly. We've probably got 90 seconds to 2 minutes on each side. So the thinner that you can shave these, the better. So now with your slices, you just wanna get these apart into the individual pieces here, making a bit of a mess, but that's all right. And now we're just prepping our cheese slices. And of course, we're using Kraft singles. American cheese like this, just it melts really quickly. And again, these burgers aren't gonna be on the griddle very long. So it's great to have a cheese that melts quick. Now I know using Kraft singles is gonna be offensive to a bunch of people here, but again, this melts really quick. It gets into all the little craggly, crusty bits of the smash burger patties. And you know what? I can't read any of the ingredients on the back of the Kraft package, but I don't mind the taste. Now to prep the buns, and we're using brioche buns here. And the reason we like the brioche buns, it's kind of like the Hawaiian rolls where there's a little bit of sweetness, and it really adds a nice flavor profile to your smash burgers. So we're gonna get ready to toast these up, and as opposed to using butter, we're just using mayo, and this actually, I find, just helps to brown it a little bit more than traditional butter. All right, we'll just spread that around, and then we'll get these onto the griddle. So now we're out at the griddle, just gonna get this fired up. And for toasting the buns, we'll do that at medium, and then we'll turn this to high before we put the burger balls on and really sear those off. So just periodically check in on your buns. You want it nice and toasted like this before taking it off. Now the last thing here before we get our burgers cooking, we're just gonna top the buns with a little bit of sauce. And again, the burgers are gonna cook really quickly. So it's gonna pay off to do this work up front. Now we'll get this on high here. And now we'll start adding the burger balls. Now you want to space these out so that when you smash your patties, they're not coming together. We've got more balls than we have space on the griddle here, so we'll have to do 2 loads. And we'll start to put some of the shaved onion just over top of the burger balls here. Don't worry, it's not all gonna stay on the top, but that's fine. When we smash it down in there, the onion's gonna meld into the burger patty. Be generous with this, especially if you like onion. You can already smell the onion just sizzling away and sweetening this up. So now we'll hit it with a pinch of salt. Just to season the burgers up here. And then we'll do the same with some coarse ground black pepper, just to season these patties up here. Now just using a little bit of waxed paper between a spatula, press down on your burger balls to actually form the smash burger patty. Now the parchment paper just helps prevent your spatula from sticking to the burger. Now any extra onion, just push that up onto the top of the burgers here. You don't want that to burn, and it should already start to have a really nice caramelized color to it. So these have been searing away here probably for 2 minutes. We've got some nice thick smash burgers. So now let's flip them over. Just look at that crust. All right, now we're just gonna cover these up with cheese. And then we're gonna put the top of the griddle back on just so those can steam away. Now this steaming away here is gonna help the cheese melt. And again, that cheese, it melts into all the little craggly, crunchy bits of the smash burger crust that formed. So we've had the lid on here for 60 seconds. Let's see if the cheese is melted. Oh, beautiful. Now we're gonna build our burgers. And the hardest part is just figuring out how many patties you want on each one. Beautiful. We're gonna go with 2. Just look at these guys. So now we're just gonna do a taste test of this guy. Oh, really sloppy, really messy. You get the sweetness from the sauce. Just look at this, falling apart on me here. Maybe 2 patties was more than I needed. Anyway, this is an absolutely incredible recipe. You should try it out. The family loves this. guarantee you it's gonna be the best burger that you've ever had. So if you like this video, give it a like below, consider leaving a comment, and we'll see you on the next one.